I hope you all must be safe and healthy at your places during this difficult corona times. Today we are about to have an interaction session with the child prodigy of Haryana, Janhavi Panwar, who has been nicknamed as the Wonder Girl of India. She has motivated about 150 IS officers and has also been honored by Smriti Irani, the Honorable Minister, CM of Haryana Shri Manohar Lal Khattarji, and many other recognized and renowned personalities of India for her exceptional talent. She has really proved that it is not the destiny or situations that lead to the path of success. Rather, it is the intrinsic motivation that leads to mastery in one's own field. She has really been an inspiration for all of us. Now, for the further session, I would like to hand over to Madam Ranjita Vashist. Thank you.
Hello, Janhavi.
Hi, Mom.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you? Kind of like enjoying the quarantine life.
Fine here as well. It's nice to see you. What's all new about Janhavi? What's all new in this lockdown?
In this lockdown, to be really honest, I'm quite enjoying it. I'm getting a me time over here, and of course, getting more time to spend with my family and doing all of these other things, which I couldn't really give time while I was like having this normal routine of my normal schedule. But now I think I'm giving enough time to everything. So yeah, kind of enjoying this. I'm kind of like an extrovert, so I still miss the social life, interacting with people, talking with friends and stuff. So I still miss that, but I'm quite enjoying this too.
So you're having a great time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Janhavi, it's really wonderful to know that you have really created a exclusive benchmark by learning English in so many different accents, and even you have created an example for those people who think that thinking out of the box means it's not our task, it's not our cup of tea. But you have proved, no, doing something out of the box is something really that makes you know and recognize in the society. Okay, we all wanted to have a small, prattle with you, a chit chat with you, and very casual one, like family members and all that. So we have come up with an interactive session. We feel you like our child. So coming up with that is, in the present time, parents think that my child should learn German, French, but never ever they have got an idea that they should go with an English in different accent. How did you get to know this idea, that I want to get into this field? Why only this? Why did you choose this only?
Actually, for this, I like to thank my dad and my mom, because they were the people who were like, I was born in 2003. And at that time, it was kind of like, if you know English, so you're intelligent. You just tend to be intelligent. If you have a good English, if you got a good like speaking skills, so people tend to think you're an intellectual or you're intelligent. So my dad and my mom both are teachers, and at that time, my dad was an English teacher, and he used to teach all of this grammar stuff and all, but he still didn't have that that upper level English kind of stuff. So, well, whenever he tells the story, he kind of like tells it like my daughter shouldn't go through the same thing. So the amount of English he knew, he taught me that. But the accent stuff that came when people started saying that you don't have anything special, if you're going to go to some posh places in India itself, maybe to Delhi or to like Bombay, any posh place. So over there, even like 3 or 4-year-old kids speaking English. What's so special in you? And I think I was like 8 years old at that time. And then it stuck to me like, whatever I have to do in English, I can't just, take my tracks and do in English. So what can I do? So to polish my English, my dad on each Sunday used to take me to these, to these Red Fort, India Gate, so that over there I can find like phoners and I can talk to them. And after talking with them, so the one thing I always noticed was like they spoke in this different accent kind of thing. And I also started watching like BBC and CNN News, as I have a great interest in doing in like.
Oh, that's great. So father was a motivational force for you all the time. So your father was the motivational force for you?
hear me? I'm sorry, there was a call. I apologize.
No
So
problem.
he used to take me to all of these places, and from over there I caught up. Like, Dad, they have some kind of different accent thing. I just want to learn that too, because I just can't go learning different languages like everybody else when I don't have any interest in that. You know, I love doing this. This is kind of like my forte. So I have to do something in this. So then I did something in that.
That's really great. So your father has been a continuous motivational force for you.
Yes.
A lot of sacrifices are made all the way from Smalka to Red Fort to Delhi and all that, and talking to the people all from foreign and all that. It's a great job
Yeah.
done by your father. Hats off to him as well. Yeah, of course. Janvi, a small girl from a small town, Smalka, okay, a Haryanvi girl. All of a sudden, a title, the Wonder Girl of India. Fine. What change do you find in Janvi, a girl from small town of Haryana, and the present Janvi, the Wonder Girl?
I don't find any difference, to be quite honest. Like, I'm still the dumb girl who just keeps annoying people. I really don't find any like difference. But yeah, I do find a little difference in like environment. I used to have no friends in school because everyone used to think like I'm 16 right now and I'm doing my final year of bachelor's, and so like when I was in school, so the stuff happened was no one used to like, you know, did some friendship with me because everyone used to think she's way too younger. And to be really honest, I didn't even quite like anyone at school because they were talking about these things which I didn't get like a single thing out of it. So I was better off my own. Like, I can live without these people. I don't need them. So yeah, definitely after becoming one girl up in there, now all of them just come to me and they all goes like, oh, you were a friend. And I was like, since when were you my friend? So yeah, definitely people like that. And right now, it's kind of like sometimes scary that I can't, you know, just go around telling people that I'm also a girl who just keeps annoying everyone, who likes to talk a lot, who is kind of dumb and stupid because people will think she's Wonder Girl of India and she goes around acting like this. So yeah, there is a little bit of fear regarding that. So, but still, I see basically no difference. Just I go to many more stages. That's it.
That's good. That's good. So Janvi, because it's an interactive session, we have got few of the students with us, and they are
Okay.
very, very curious to ask certain questions to you because they also want to know more and more. How come such a small girl and such a recognized personality? They also want to make some benchmark in their own life. So they would be here to ask you a few questions. I would be requesting now Medha to come up with a question for you.
Okay.
Hi, Janvi. My question to
Hi.
you, my question to you is that we all know that you covered two classes in a year as well as you studied 8 accents, right? So were there times when you felt like giving up? What was your driving force which kept you feel motivated?
Oh, okay. So thank you for the question. And to be really, really honest, I'm also like those kids. Like my parents also get mad at me. Like, you should study. You don't study at all. What the hell would you become in future? Think about yourself and blah blah blah. So the point, like, I did 2 classes in 1 year, and what keeps me motivated is it's something that's, you know, in a positivity. Whenever you are after something, you know, like, you have to do this, so you just don't get up. It's that you know, kind of thing. People go and ask me like, who's your idol? So I can definitely say like, it's me myself, because that's inside me. That's something I have to do. If I don't like doing something, then of course I'll just get up. Like, I don't want to study anymore. So my mom and dad would get again mad at me, like, you should definitely study and all. But when I just don't like it, I can't do that. But while doing like the accent thing and stuff, and doing those 2 classes in a year and studying English, it was all about, I really have to do this. Recently what happened was, let me give you a little example. I was making these American accent videos. My dad said like, that's a great idea if you are going to become a mentor of like American or British accent. So why don't do this? And I started making these videos, and I had this great interest. Like, I don't have to get up until I finish these 50 videos today. I sat at like 9 a.m. in the morning, and I got up from my seat at like 5 p.m. because that's what I had to do. It's just always, I still haven't done it. I can't just get up like that. Well, of course, I drank water, went to like washroom and stuff, but no, like they were kind of like, start annoying people and that. I didn't do that. So that's all about whatever motivates you from inside, whatever it tells you, like you definitely have to do it. You just go after it. You don't care about other people. That's it.
Thank you.
Of course. Is
Up with
anyone
the
else
question.
speaking?
Tanu, you can come up with your question.
Hi Janhavi, I hope you are in good health. So I wanted to ask you that you are called the Wonder Girl of India and the journey might be full of ups and downs. So how did you cope up with the failures along your way?
Oh, so thank you for the question. And first of all, there is no such thing as failure or something like that, unless you're getting like 0 marks out of 100. So of course that would be a failure. But other than that, there is nothing like failure in life, It's just such a thing, a name we just give to the things. We just start going like, oh, I just got failed. Oh, it's a failure. What would happen if I am a failure? That's just a name you just give to that thing. The moment you just stop doing anything, the moment you think you can't do this anymore, you think you are a failure. Why are you giving it that name? There is nothing like that. For me, my journey, I can say it's been such a hard work and a lot of struggle and stuff, but I won't say that because this is something I wanted to do. This is something which is my religion. I mean, if I have to do something in English, if I have to do the accents and stuff, so that is basically my religion. That is what I have to do. So it's not about how much hard work you do. You just can't go around bragging to people, oh, I studied for 10 to 11 hours a day. No matter how much you studied, that's what you had to do. That's what your goddamn job was. And if you got fails, like if you just stop doing something and if you didn't get the success, it's all about how you define success. If you think you have money, you have everything, you have cars, you have a big mansion. If you think that's what success is, and if you don't get it, so you think I'm not successful yet. Well, of course, money can definitely change everything. Even I think that everyone is after money. I'm also after it. I mean, I definitely ask my parents to do some stuff to earn money. So it's a practical word. Everyone does that. But to just term this thing as failure, as any experience you've gotten, like you're a failure, then of course you'd be a failure. It's all about your mindset. For me, I think, whether you achieve those things, whether you just start, like getting those rich cars and stuff, but while you're pursuing whatever you're interested in and you're happy over there, that's success. No matter how many times you haven't got anything, no matter how many times you have tried and you're still trying, that's success. That's happiness. If you love doing that thing, journey is the most beautiful thing ever. It's a roller coaster ride kind of thing. My ups and downs were I never found any tuition. People never talked to me. People even at sometimes just told us, asked me to just go and maybe kill myself and stuff like that when I was like 11 years old and still asked me to do the same. I don't care about those people, These are just opinions. You shouldn't care about them. And you definitely shouldn't term any experience as failure because that's just a matter, that's just a process and you have to go with it. That's it.
Thank you so much for the answer. It was really inspiring.
Hi Janvi,
Hi.
how do you prefer to build rapport with others and how do you deal with unnecessary criticism from your fellow mates?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear your question properly. Unnecessary, what did you say after unnecessary?
Unnecessary criticism from your fellow mates.
Oh, criticism. Okay, so thank you for the question. This is something, everyone needs to know is that criticism and stuff like this really shouldn't bother you at all. I mean, criticism has helped me in quite a lot of ways. I mean, there are people who comment on my YouTube videos, you shouldn't have done it like this, you should have done it like this, you're a negative girl. Well, fine, just forget about the other comment where they are like, screwing up around you and stuff. But at the time where they're giving you some kind of advice in a negative voice, just take that advice. Why do you care about the people, whether they are negative or not? You just don't have to give a damn about them. It's just how people's opinions are. And to be really honest, critics do help you a lot. My biggest critic of my life is my dad. I mean, I'm going to go over the stage. I'm going to give a speech of 1 hour or 2 hours. Everyone is going to be clapping, and some people are even standing. But whenever I just get down of the stage, my dad would be like, you did fine, but if you would have added this could have been much better. Sometimes he just goes whenever I think I must have done a really good job, he just goes you were terrible today. You were terrible on stage. My hearts get broken at that time. But these critics people, they kind of help you a lot, learning from people's opinions, learning from people's experience. That's what life is about. As much experience as you can get, whether it's negative, whether it's positive, you can just see what kind of point of view people have. From what point of view you see life, and from what point of view others see life. You can get a point of view of everyone. So criticism is the best part. And my fellow mates, to be really honest, I don't have any mates. Okay, the light is gone. I hope you can still see me. So, I don't have any mates and stuff like that. I just have those older bhaiyas and didis in my college. So, and I don't quite fit in well with them. So they don't give me any criticism, to be quite honest. But yeah, at my school, there were definitely children who used to criticize me a lot. While I was learning English, while I was speaking in English, they always just used to go yeah, हमारे स्कूल की अंग्रेज है, पर इसने बोलना को ना अंधे ढंग से. So, I mean, it was kind of interesting to hear all of those comments too. It kind of hurt too, but just don't let it break your heart and do something like that. These are people. And if you can get people's point of view, people are going to tell you whether you are doing good, whether you are doing bad, what mess you can take out of it. I mean, you are getting a free judgment from people. Take it and learn from it. That's it.
Thank you, Janhavi. It was very inspiring.
Thank you.
Ishan, can we have you with the question, please?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Janhavi.
Hi.
Hope you are doing good.
I am, yeah, thank you. Hope you are doing good too.
Yeah, I am too. So my question to you is, many times we come across certain situations where we know the exact lexicon to be used, but we are not sure that whether the other person would be familiar with it or not. So in that case, we should either go with our lexicon or should we simplify the sentence as much as we can?
I still didn't get your question. I think there is a little bluffing. Can you please pardon?
Yeah, for sure. Many times we come across certain situations where we feel that we know the correct lexicon to be used, but we are not sure that whether the other person would be familiar with it or not. So in that case, we should go with our vocab, or should we just simplify the sentence as much as we can?
I mean, if the other person won't be able to understand you, there would be no means of communicating with them or talking to them. If I'm going to go over a stage where there are school students sitting in the audience, and I start using the PhD kind of vocabulary, and those people don't get a single word, so there would be no means of me going over there. So it's better if we just think what's the scenario, what's the situation of the other person, and maybe we can simplify it a bit. We don't have to, be like other people and trying to just show off we got a great vocabulary. And to be real over here, I recently got this comment on my Facebook, and this person just fitted his own whole vocabulary in one comment, which didn't have to do anything with me. But it was kind of he was appreciating, something I didn't get. But whatever he knew, how many words he knew, he just fitted it in. No matter how did he do it, but he just did it. So it doesn't matter, unless the other person can understand you, there would be no means of communication. So just speak in a way so that other person can understand you. That's it.
Okay, so my other question would be, considering the fact that Haryana is a state where there is no environment for English speaking basically because we do not have people to interact with. So what according to you would be the major reasons that must be acknowledged in schools to promote the morale of the students to speak in English? And what are the major stakeholders that would contribute to it?
Okay. So first of all, environment and stuff. I never had an environment, you know. I mean, I'm basically from a pure Haryanvi family. I speak Haryanvi at all times in my home. I mean, my mom speaks it, my dad speaks it, I speak it all the time. And my neighbors, even in the school that I was at, like teachers barely spoke in Hindi. I mean, in our native language, they used to all speak in Haryanvi. So yeah, so the thing that needs to be done is to create this kind of environment is that if someone is really passionate about learning English, so it's just about start speaking in English. That's it. I mean, if you're going to like go to foreign country, they speak with their babies in English because of course that's their native language. We speak with like the little kids in our country in Hindi. So it's all about how, in what language do you speak. So in schools, teachers have to speak in English, and students, they have to speak in English. It's kind of like a condition, you know. If you're here, if you want to talk to me in English. Otherwise, just don't talk to me. You have got two ways. So that is what was done for me. I mean, my dad was always like, do you want to talk to me? And I was like, yes. So speak in English, or don't talk with me, go away. I used to talk with my mom. My mom just goes like, you know, do you want to talk to me? And I was like, yes. So speak in English. And I used to be like, you people speak in Hindi yourself. Why are you asking me to speak in English? So they were like, you know, you really don't have any interest in learning English. I was like, no, I do. So they just go like, okay, then speak. So, you know, the fact that I used to just like it so much is because at some point these people just used to speak with me as much as they can. It all goes same about everyone else. Speak as much as you can and let others speak. The teachers in the school, they have to speak it with their students so that there's going to be this habit of students to just listen to English more and more, and they can just catch up all of those words what the teacher is speaking in. That's it.
Thank you.
May I request Bhavya to come up with her question?
Hi, Janhavi.
Hi.
So my question to you is, now that you have become such a great inspiration for many people and have also given many motivational speeches, I would like to ask you that who is your inspiration, or which person has inspired you the most in your life?
I don't think like I have an idol or like an inspiration person behind whatever I've done. I definitely say that I admire some people. I admire Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam a lot, like literally a lot. And you know, that inspiration thing, I said it in the starting of the interview too, that it's all about you. It's all about that inner positivity of you. So I think that inspires me the most to just, you know, to just go on and on. I mean, this isn't something that I asked about. This isn't something like I wanted. This isn't something that you know, I just wanted to be the Wonder Girl of India. I wanted to go to so many news channels, or I wanted to inspire people. But it's all just a part of process. It's all just a part of something which I really want to do, and I'm still doing it. I'm still in the process. So yeah, definitely that inner positivity of which is inside me, like I really have to do it. So no matter how many people just starts knowing you, no matter how much fame you get, how much popular you get, you just don't stop. So yeah, that inner positivity is the biggest inspiration of all times, and that is what everyone needs to have.
Thank you so much for your answer.
Welcome.
Ishita, may I request you to come up with your question, please?
Hey Janhavi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Hope you're good.
Yeah, same here. Janhavi, my question to you is that you completed your 12th at a very early age and passed out 2 classes at one time. So how did you cope up? How did you manage schooling as well as pursuing your passion of learning different accents?
You know, everyone has 24 hours. I mean, no one got 30 hours or 25 hours more than anyone in the world. So wherever your passion is, you'd sometimes, just find time to do it. No matter how busy you are, you'd even take 5 minutes out of your life to do something. For me, it was quite interesting, but yeah, like every other child out there, not every other child except the Topers and all of the students. So but other than those, I'm also like all of those child who just don't have a great interest in academics and stuff, in doing the social studies or something like it. Well, it turns out to be a good thing now. Political science is my favorite subject, but still, I'm not someone to like academics and doing all of that stuff. So definitely, when I was like 8 years old, I had to learn English at that time. I was polishing my English. Basically, I spoke English pretty well, but still, there had to be someone who can just polish it all. So my father found this teacher in my town itself, in Smalka, and she said, like, I don't have enough time to just tutor her. What can I do? So my dad used to be like, can you give her some time in the morning? So that was the winter time. I was 8 years old. In the morning, it was all fog around everywhere, and I used to just cat my bicycle. I used to dress up in my school uniform because after my tuition, I had to catch the school bus. At 5:30 a.m. in the morning, I used to go to my tuition. I used to wake my teacher up, like, come on, you have to teach me. Just get the hell up right now. Of course, I didn't talk to my teacher like this. She is a great personality. But, I just used to wake her up like this. Then she used to teach me. And so yeah, it's all about that. I mean, I kind of handle it pretty well. There was no such things. I used to come back home, study for a little bit school. So the only point was, like, I had to do this English thing and accent thing. I used to speak in English all the time, like literally all the time, whether I'm studying science, whether I'm studying social studies, even at my school when students used to make fun of me. So yeah, even at that time, and that kind of helped me a lot. So that is how I managed to do everything. I mean, I even like to get like an 8 to 9 hour sleep and annoy everyone. But still, you have to take out some time for doing whatever you love. And when you have that great kind of passion, you definitely have to take your time out of it. You don't care about other people. You don't care about sleep. You don't care about your homework. Nothing at all. You just go after that thing.
Thank you, Janvi. It was nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Janvi, once again.
Hi.
So you're back again, fine? How did you feel interacting with the children?
Oh, pretty nice. Like, the questions were totally amazing, to be honest. They were pretty good.
Yeah, they were very curious to talk to you. Yeah. Janvi, it seems, very incredible that a girl hardly 16 years getting into Delhi University seems something beyond imagination. Yes or no? So there are so many questions, not only my mind, even many of the other students, but we have to end somewhere. So my last question to you, where do you see yourself in the coming next 10 years?
Basically, I see myself doing the same thing. I mean, learning more accents. Of course, I'd had to have a job at that time and doing all of that stuff. But I just see myself happy, and I just still want to see myself, as the little child, which I always want to be. The biggest scare of my life is growing up and being like other people and dealing with everything and stuff. As much as I love like being socializing, as much as I love talking, and but I still have this great fear of like growing up. Like, I literally just want to stay like this. Even at this time, my little sibling, my little sister, she's like 10 years younger than me, and my parents go like, she is way more mature than you should just shut up in front of her. So I'm like, yeah, but I just can't just go from missing my child out of anywhere. To be really honest, to be really frank over here, I think it's because I never got to live my childhood in that way like every other child does. But I don't have any regrets about it, because doing that accent stuff and still doing that accent stuff and languages stuff, I found doing everything in a childish kind of way, and doing like a fun kind of way. I just try to do as fun as possible. So I just see myself somewhere where I'm just spreading happiness and fun around, where I'm just asking people to have fun in their life with whatever they're doing, even if they stop doing anything, they don't have anything to do with their life anymore, create something fun. So I want to see myself there and helping people out in the world, because there are definitely so many people who needs a great help regarding education or maybe some other matters too. So,
That's really a
just,
great endeavor.
spreading that positive attitude, like, just live your life to the fullest. That's it. And don't miss your child, just be the real you. Whoever you are, just don't be scared to show the real you to the people. Don't care about the people. Don't care about people who are never going to see you. I mean, take this example. I'm sorry if I'm talking a lot, but it's kind of like an interesting topic.
Yeah,
So
of
yeah,
course,
I
yes.
am not really that sorry too. So take this kind of like an example. We are in a public place. Just take an example of like metros. We are in a metro, we are traveling. So everyone in the metro, every girl, every boy is just acting like they just want to do they just everyone around here than you. We're just trying to do the same. So everyone is in that kind of race, trying to prove everything. You're in a restaurant, someone cracked a good joke, you won't laugh out loud because of the fear of what people think if you're going to laugh out loud. If you really want to laugh, laugh. If you want to cry, cry. Well, sometimes I fear this, like people would see me crying, so I'm not too sure about that. But just be the real you. That's it. Just don't think about other people. If you really want to speak loudly in a public place, speak. If you want to feel like screaming, then scream, then yell. Because that's something that gives you joy. Otherwise, when would you do all of these things? When you'd be 65 or 70, when you just can't yell and scream anymore, when you'd be laying in your bed? So no, you have to do that, all of this stuff now. And to be really honest, you won't even be laying in your bed at 60 or 65
You
if
should
you're
not
going
change.
to
You
have
should
one
not
of the
change because the world wants to see the change. You should not
Yes.
change because the world wants. You should be what you are.
And it's so
Your real
obvious.
identity
Like, for
is
those
what you
people
are
who
today.
are never gonna know you after like 5 minutes. You're just meeting them for like 5 minutes and never seeing them again. You don't know this. So don't change yourself for anyone. Have fun, be fun,
Very
and
correct.
spread positivity around.
So, Jan, we wish you all the best for your future endeavors. It was really
Thank
a
you
great
so
session.
much.
So,
Thank you.
hope to see
Nice
you soon
talking
again.
with you all.
Till
Take
then,
care.
bye. Same here.
Wait,
Bye.
Ranjita. Wait, Ranjita, I would like to speak.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Janvi.
Janvi ma'am is there.
I'm
Hi,
taking
ma'am.
advantage. Hi. I'm Gitanjali Grover. We have just spoken on phone, and that's why I wanted to see you also on the video, and I want to show you to my school, whole of the school, not only to us who are over here this time. We'll be recording it, and we are going to throw it on our site also, so that many students and parents and many citizens should know that nothing is impossible in the world. Yes, Janvi could do it. So we can say that you are the inspiration for so many people. So, Janvi, I just wanted to know what is your timetable of the day? What is your routine?
So at this time, like this quarantine time, I wake up at like, well, it's kind of like, unlucky to think about how a pandemic took me to motivate me to, just work out and do stuff like that. Well, finally it took, and I don't really have any regrets. So I wake up around like 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and then I go onto the terrace, do some workout for like 1.5 hours. And after that, like every other child out there, I see my little sister sleeping. I kind of annoy her, and then I fall asleep myself. And then I just sleep for like 45 minutes or something. I wake up again, I get dressed and do stuff like that. Start annoying my parents all around the house, start annoying my sister. We play a lot, and then I just start studying. To be quite honest, I don't have like that kind of schedule, like 4 to 5 I have to study this subject, 5 to 6 I have to study this subject. Because I think, when you set that kind of schedule, so somewhere at some time people would definitely disturb you. You are in a joint family. I mean, for me, no matter how many times I set that schedule, someone is going to come along. There is your sister-in-law out there. There is your nephew and niece out there. Come greet them and do all that stuff. So definitely you can't follow that schedule. So for me, I set a target for a day. Like, this is what I have to do in a day, and that's when I have to go to bed after finishing all of this stuff. So yeah, at this time I'm taking these online Japanese courses. I do that, and I have these online classes too. So I join these online classes, and after that I sometimes go live on my YouTube, and then at like 7 p.m. or something, I start spending time with my cousins, family time. We just roam around the whole house, the whole street, yelling and screaming and playing. We are like 6 to 7 kids in our family, so we kind of enjoy a lot after that. And then after that, we have like a dinner and stuff, and I do a little bit more like accent stuff. I just start, doing some of my singing and rapping stuff. I'm kind of like into that too. So I write songs and I write raps and stuff. So I take a little time out to do that. Then I just go sleep while annoying everyone in the house at like 10 p.m. or something. That's it. That's my time schedule.
Very nice. Don't you read some books?
Oh yeah, I definitely do. I read novels most of the time, but I definitely read motivational books too, because I just can't go onto the stage and just start bragging about how the accent stuff and that's it. So of course I have to inspire people. So I read kind of like the motivational books that are like novels. So that just creates more interest, because of course who would like to just read books that are like your academic books. So yeah, I definitely go for the books that are kind of like novels, motivational kind of stuff. I do that. I watch different kind of videos, watch Netflix for some time. So yeah, I do all of those things too.
Which country would you like to travel first of all?
Oh, definitely USA. I would like to go to California and then to London. And I love Japan like a lot. I literally love Japan. I would like to go over there. And then, first of all, before going in all of these countries, I like to travel India. Well, I've already traveled India, most of the places, but still I like to explore more. Like, I definitely want to spend some time in the mountains. I kind of like that too. So yeah, definitely over there. And I like to go to Belgium. There is this music festival in Belgium every year, Tomorrowland. Yeah, so yeah, these are 4 to 5 countries which are on the top of my list. After that,
Okay.
I would like to travel the whole world. I love socializing. I love traveling.
So nice. So academically, you will be post-graduating in English honors or something else?
Now I'm doing graduation. So graduation, I'm just doing normal Bachelor of Arts, because I had to get this experience of political science and then English. So I can't choose any honors. I mean, when you already know English, so you can just do some other kind of stuff too. So why not go for this? So I'm quite not sure about it yet. I'll be doing it in English post-graduation in my English honors or something like that. Well, I definitely have these kind of dreams to become an international anchor. So I some of the time say that I'd be doing mass communication and stuff. But my dream have kind of like changed for 4 to 5 times due to the different experiences I get, due to the different opinions of people I get, and due to my own opinion, due to my own kind of like understanding skills and stuff. So, but right now I'm quite sure about how I really want to become an anchor, but I choose not to answer that question because I definitely ain't sure on what I'm going to do. So, you just can't know about the future, whatever life just turns you into. Well, definitely I have a plan, I have a dream, I definitely have a blueprint too. But still, you just can't be sure about every point. Your opinions are going to change, your maturity level is going to change, your understanding skills are going to change. People are going to give you different opinions, so you have to listen to everybody. So yeah.
Yes, very right. So mass communication or journalism thing will be best for you, I think, after your graduation is completed. Very right.
Yeah.
And we wish all the best for you. We wish all the success to you. You're very hardworking and very much inspiring to each and everyone, not only to the children, to us also. And
Thank you so much.
would like to follow some of your, you can say, tidbits that you have mentioned, that how to improve the English communication level in the class, in the schools. We definitely need to follow that also, because that is a need of the hour. So,
Yes.
so nice, so nice, so
Thank
nice.
you.
It's really a proud privilege to be with you on this
Thank
platform.
you.
Okay, fine,
Maybe.
fine. We'll be back to you again someday. And even we
Sure.
would like to invite you to the school also.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for the
Yes,
lovely questions from the students
most
too.
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you,
You all.
Janhavi. Thank you once again.
Wonderful,
Bye.
Have a great
wonderful,
time.
wonderful time with the wonderful girl.
Yes, ma'am. With the wonder girl of India.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you, ma'am.
bye. Thanks to all the students and you too, Ranjita ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very
Most welcome,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening,
Bye.
ma'am.
Good evening.
Bye,
Very good
Janhavi.
evening. Take care, everybody. Okay, stay safe.
Same for you, ma'am.